8/17/2022. Old shade tree mechanic inside working on arrows. Getting them all ready. Anyway, I've done been through these. My quiver, 3 shots. We'll talk about what we're running here. What we're running here is Trophy Ridge Rocket Meat Seeker. I thought Rocket make it. I bought these. These are the Trophy Ridges. As you can see, they come. They're not exactly tightened up tight. Okay. This is a mechanical broadhead. You want to take it and tighten that piece up first. See how the slide works on it. You want to make sure that you put this in there and tighten it up. So get your pliers and put it on that little silver without getting your blades. Make sure that's snug. Okay. And before you do all that, I forgot to show you. You want to take this, get rid of this rubber band, and put this seal on now. I use the 1/2 inch outside diameter by 3/8 inside diameter seal. I get them at Ace, but you can get them at the hardware store. The 7/16 times 5/16 inside diameter, that one will work too. First, you would want to take this seal out. It's in there, surely is. Put it on there and see the seal's not exactly sticking to the shaft. This is the bigger one. I'm not going to tighten it up with pliers because I'm just doing this for demonstration. Once you get it on there, pull your blade down, point out, blade down, and you should be able to mount you the first part there on that seal. And you put your seal in those little grooves there. Now you take your screwdriver here, you get you a flat tip small screwdriver because you'll find a lot of these are crooked and not in there right, so you may have to take the blade screws out. That one's in there, but that one's cockeyed. So what I'm going to have to do here, this one that's not down in there good, I'm going to have to screw it back out. That's that one there. Screw it back out, get it in there good. These are brand new Chinese knockoffs, Meat Seeker knockoffs. I guess they're knockoffs. You'll find that they're loose where the base part meets the point part, and that these screws can be in there kind of cockeyed. I don't know, kind of sort of cross-threaded, but they don't tighten up if they're not in there right. They won't tighten up and cross-thread. So you're lucky on that one. But you hit something with it, and it knocks that little screw out of there because it's not screwed in there good. Well, that blade's gone. You're just going to lose that blade. That's my 100 grain mechanical right now. I'm shooting Meat Seekers. I don't aim at the armor, which is the front part of the deer coming at you. Don't shoot through the armor if you can heat keep from it. I shoot 325 basically, a 450 grain, 325 foot per second bolt. I like Wolverines. I like modified mini blasters. I've modified a few mini blasters. They make a nice little broadhead. But what I do with the mini blasters is I'll modify them down to the size of the Wolverine. Now the old Wolverines had a little bitty point, like this little bitty point here on this mini blaster, and they only weighed 65 grains. This one weighs 100, but it's got a big old bone breaker point on it, which I love bone breaker points. They are awesome. If I ain't shooting those, I'm going to be shooting an 85 grain with a bone breaker, small, low profile, low wind drag, very little rollout, or 100 grain with a bigger, heavier bone breaker point on it. I like broadheads too. People like, maybe Chris is like too mechanically inclined, but I do like broadheads, don't get me wrong. Regular broadheads, the right ones. I try to keep my speed up. Anyway, it is August 17. We are getting real close to bow season. Bow season in Okieville opens up October 1st, so we got about 6 weeks. We're shooting barnets. We got to wipe them down, clean them up. On a barnet, these quads, and she's got like a Bengal or something. And that thing there's vicious too. It shoots about 320. I do put silicone right here on both sides. Kind of cuts down on the rattle, keeps these screws from backing out. You can see both bows have been done. We don't bow hunt with bows no more. It's just wall hangers nowadays. Get your stuff ready. I like these mechanical broadheads. These little meat seekers, if you hit them in the bullseye and don't try to fight their armor, go through the shoulder bone or shoot at them walking towards you. Shoot from the backside or make sure you got your good broadside shot. They'll get it done. They'll get it done real quick. You hit them good with that meat seeker right there. Man, 50 yards. That's a hard distance for that deer. They don't run nowhere, man. Literally, they'll almost fall down. Anyway, God bless them, 405 Blanchard, USA.